Now on this channel, we do not shy away from the hard questions. We do ask the questions that no one else asks. Questions like, how much Shakespeare can you read in 24 hours? Hi friends, my name is Bart, welcome back to the channel, and this is about everything that Shakespeare has ever written. And I was wondering, how much of it can I read in 24 hours? The rules are simple. I've got 24 hours, I can only read from this book, but I can take breaks and I can sleep if I really have to. So let's see if I manage to read everything, and perhaps most importantly, let's see if I can keep my sanity. So we are now Monday morning, a bit over 9:30, did all of my morning routine and going to make some tea and start reading. I'm starting with Two Gentlemen from Verona, which I've read a long time ago. I don't remember much of it. I do, however, remember a dog. So I'm in a little over an hour now and I finished The Two Gentlemen of Verona, and I was right, it has a dog. Now, The Two Gentlemen of Verona is a Shakespearean comedy, but it's not a comedy as we would expect or know today. For me, the joke is in the title, really. I mean, the two gentlemen are nothing more than silly schoolboys with their silly crushes who are trying to become men, really. And it's about love, but it's a bit of an origin story and a coming-to-age story as well for me. So, still have some time before noon, so I'm going to start the next one, and that's one of my personal favorites. It's The Taming of the Shrew, and after that one, if there is time, it's the first part of The Contention, which I don't know much about. I think it's Henry VI? I'm not sure, we'll see. So it's 12:30 now, noon has passed, and I'm done with Taming of the Shrew, and I've read almost everything of the first contention, but I'm going to take a break now. I'm starting to feel very sore and very stiff, and I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to do a quick sandwich for lunch, then walk the dog a bit, stretch my legs, get some fresh air, and then get back at it. Now for these two plays, I still adore The Taming of the Shrew, and you could argue that there is a lot of misogyny in this play, which is true. I mean, there's no doubt about the toxic masculinity in The Taming of the Shrew, but it depends on who directs it for stage, I guess, because I have seen very good, very modern adaptations already. And for me, The Taming of the Shrew, together with Much Ado About Nothing, is the height, the absolute height of Shakespearean wit. The other one, first part of The Contention, is what I suspected it would be. I do not care for these almost historical, royalty-inspired plays by Shakespeare. It is a bit of a drag, but that's fine. I'm going to take a break anyway now, and after that, we'll be back. So, I've finished Titus Andronicus, and what a tragedy of a play that is. And I do mean it in a good way. It was, in the late 16th century, one of the most popular plays by Shakespeare. And a lot of books and articles will tell you that it was because it ticked all the Elizabethan boxes. But I've got a theory that the popularity of Titus Andronicus, of this play, is mainly because it is a slasher film. It is the Shakespearean counterpart of a bloody thriller filled with murder and gore and revenge and an endless cycle of killings. And I suspect, the Elizabethans do like a good slasher movie. Now after that it was back to Henry VI, again I don't care for that play, and normally after that it would have been Richard III, but by that point I was, regretting my life choices, as it were. I changed over to poetry and I did Venus and Adonis and The Rape of Lucrece, which are both longer kind of poems, like several pages long, and both of these poems, can be seen as the smut of these days. But it was a nice change of pace. So now it's back to comedy. It's a comedy of errors. I'm getting a bit sore, but I guess I'll just walk around a bit, read on, and we'll see where it ends. So I did finish Comedy of Errors, and I did most of his sonnets as well. But I'm getting a bit tired. I think I'm going to take another break. It's near 5 p.m. now. I'm going to do dinner, going to have a very strong coffee afterwards, and I'm going to move upstairs because in our office space we have a better couch, which is better for lounging and reading. See you back later on in our office space for more Shakespeare. Right, it's 7:30 now in the evening. I've got some ice cream. And I'm going to start in A Midsummer Night's Dream. I'm going to select which ones I read from now on, because I think that will help with my motivation. As will this. This is actually very good. It's caramel sutra core. It's chocolate and caramel ice creams with chocolate chunks and a soft caramel core. It's really nice. Right, we are a little shy of midnight now, and I finished Midsummer Night's Dream, Romeo and Juliet, Merchant of Venice, and the rest of Shakespeare's sonnets. But I'm getting rather tired now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick shower and read some more in bed. So should I fall asleep, I can have a nap, sleep for a few hours, and then set my alarm clock, wake up again, and continue with the rest of Shakespeare. So it's nearly 3 a.m. now. I'm getting very tired. I'm getting very sore. My neck, my shoulders. And I think I'm going to take a break. I think I'm going to sleep for some hours. I did, however, manage to finish Much Ado About Nothing. And I also finished Othello. I'm going to sleep a few hours now, and I'm going to try to squeeze in another hour tomorrow morning and perhaps read one more play, but yeah, that's going to be about it. So, see you tomorrow morning and good night. So, welcome back. It is Tuesday morning now. So I did wake up at 7, managed to read some more of King Lear, but I didn't finish it. So I won't be counting that. So that means, if I'm counting correctly, I managed to read 10 plays and all the sonnets and all the poems by William Shakespeare. Final thoughts, will I be doing this again? Hell no. In the end, my eyes were darting all over the books, all over the letters, reading like theater text, so not just prose but actual theater text. It was much harder than I expected. And I'm going to be really glad to be able to read something else now. Now, if you want to read or if you want to experience some Shakespeare yourself, I would advise to find some prose text instead of these theater texts, or in fact don't read them at all. These are plays and they should be experienced in theater. So if you want to get into Shakespeare, I would advise to find out a theater in your neighborhood and go to see some plays. I hope you liked this challenge. It was something totally different, but it was fun in a grueling, tormenting kind of way. If you have read anything by Shakespeare, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your favorite play or your favorite poem is. That's all for me for this week. I hope I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.